This is a story in the time of the Rebbe Marash, Rebbe Shmuel of Chabad. It's about 130 years ago, something. In Russia, of course, there was a man, a rich man, a rich businessman. And for whatever reason it was, he got into an argument with his wife and he decided he wanted to divorce her. And she refused. She knew it was just a whim of his, whatever it was, but he was very serious. And so he said, okay, I'm leaving. So he left the house. He left and he left her an abandoned wife. It's called an aguna. And he lived his life. He was still a religious person. He lived his life, but he went to a different town and they went many times to speak to him and he refused. He refused to make peace with his wife, refused. Hard-headed person, stubborn guy. Anyway, one day, for whatever reason it was, all of a sudden came into his mind that he had made a mistake and that he was going to go back home to his wife. Made a mistake. So on the way back to his home, it happened to be that he passed through Lubavitch, or he wasn't far from the city of Lubavitch, and he went in to see the Rebbe Marash, the Rebbe Shmuel, to give him the good news. Because the Rebbe was certainly aware that a lot of effort had been put in this fellow to go back home, and he should go back home and stay home as soon as possible until before he changed his mind again. So he went back to the Rebbe Marash, and he told the Rebbe that he was going to go home and he was going to make up with his wife, and then afterwards he had a big business deal. And the Rebbe Marash said, you should go to the business deal first. So he said, but Rebbe, that's a far way. I mean, it's going to be at least a one-day detour to go to this other town and then to come back. Now, first I'll go to my wife and I'll make up. And then I'll go to the business. The Rebbe said, no, don't do it that way. Okay, this was, of course, putting his marriage again in a big danger zone because he could just go away and just, get distracted by other things and just not come home, which he had been accustomed to do for the last 5 years, whatever, 7 years, however long away he was away. But nevertheless, that's what the Rebbe told him to do. So that's what he did. He changed his plans. He went to this other place. It took him a half a day to drive to this other place, whatever is 10 hours, however long. And he went to the house of the man. And here he saw the man was standing on his front porch, the man that he was going to do business with. It was a big business deal, massive, massive business deal. And here he said the man was standing on his front porch. So he approached him and he saw that he was locking his door and he had two suitcases. So he said, Mr. whatever it is, Mr. Ivan. Oh, hello, how are you? Yes, oh, we had a business deal we're going to do. So the business, the Gentile that he was supposed to do the business with, he said, listen, I'm going to go for a trip. When I come back, we'll do the deal. My carriage is waiting for me. So the Chassid said, listen, my Rebbe sent me that I should come here and let's do the deal right now. I'm sorry, I know it'll take time, but to finish it, it'll just be another 10 minutes. So he said, okay, we'll do it. Come back in the house, unlock the door, went back into the house, signed this deal, business deal, whatever it was, that he would give a percentage, whatever the business deal was, multi-million dollar business deal. And he signed to put a seal on the paper. Maybe there were even witnesses that were there, whatever they signed. And that's it. The whole business took like 15 minutes. And the man went into his carriage. He went to his carriage to a trip. Said, I mean, we could have done it. I'm going to come back in another month. We could have done it, but that's good that you left. In fact, this man never came back. He never came back. At that point, the Chassid, he didn't know that. The Chassid went back home, went to his home, to his wife. And now, with this big business deal especially, he didn't have to travel so much anymore. And they lived happily ever after. How the Rebbe could have possibly known to send this man at the last moment to catch this business partner, and how did he know that his chassid wouldn't change his mind? But nevertheless, it comes to show that when you're on the road, when you're going through the path of life, it's worthwhile to listen to what the Rebbe says, so you'll have both physical and spiritual and family success. Have a good day with Mashiach now. See you, everybody. On Sunday, 8 o'clock, we'll resume the classes. Shalom Uvracha. Good Shabbos with Mashiach now.